Right, folks, we are live. We are live. We are live. Welcome to the 2022 Philadelphia Premier League night number three. It's Judgment Night. Players here, after battling their way through multiple majors, coming in, jumping into this. Uh, we are underway here with our first streaming match. Coming to you live, East Coast Darts, the Columbia Social Club is out here. Troy Colon firing away already, gentlemen. We're firing away, firing away, firing away already. We have our first streaming match here between none other than Mr. Chris Frill going up against Al Flamenco. Right? Chris Frill going up against Al Flamenco. Got an idea? This is really for Al. It's a little bit of a do or die. He is currently sitting last in the point standings right now. Whereas Chris is up there in second place, pretty comfortable lead. He will make his way in to solid darts to be able to jump his way up. He's got to get some points on the board so that he can continue playing on to next week. If he does not, then be his night out as he is coming out firing, starting off with a couple of big numbers across the board. Got a couple of other big matches going on. Benny Amadei and Frank Gorham are underway with Benny already taking that first leg. Mike Camp and Lou Vessels away with Lou actually taking the first leg there. And Timmy O'Brien and Brian Calpin, they've been playing for a minute already. They started a little bit early. They're already at 2-2. And then the last match of the first round here is going to be Jeff Marinucci going up against Jim Newman. And like I said, the way this is working is Judgment Night here. Two people. That's two people. Blue vessels. Head from Chris. He wasn't too happy with those couple of darts. Here, wanted to get off to a good start. Going for the 34 scored. 74. Yeah, Chris handles this 142. 82 left. And double 11. Yeah, folks, that's in there for a wonderful 142 out to start this match off. Yeah, not only is it hot outside, the darts are already getting hot inside as well. That was a great little out by Chris right there. Stay up there on those 20. All of this action here is brought to you by our varying sponsors. God, Philly Singles League, Quaker City English Dart League, the Advanced Singles League, Women of Philadelphia English Dart League, Old English Dart League, Philadelphia, MNO Dart Promotions. Uh, see some of the other sponsors up there in the top right hand corner. Very proud, very happy to have. a little lead. Safe. He had potential. 30 out, but not. Catches it there, breaks right back. Level it at one leg each. Like the temperature out. Enjoying some nice little dart action while we're sharing out the varying links and stuff. There we go. I'm sharing it out. Matt Forkin sharing it out. All that other good stuff. We're just gonna blow up your feed out there. Still hadn't been able to get our Facebook stuff situated, but well, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that taken care of here soon. And Chris needing 140 right there. He will be down to an out first. Got a little bounce in it. Little you know, almost a night of relaxation darts for him. 124. He'll go the trip 18 route because he didn't need to go for a bull as Hal's not yet down to an out. Again, he's just trying to stay steady. A steady ton would have been nice to him. But 64 will be under a little bit of pressure. Oh, that's a little wayward. Al with 48 left. Go over to the double 10. Outside. It almost seemed like he rushed that and maybe lunged at it a little bit. Chris coming back up. The double 8. High and a little outside. So looking at the ground, Hay is not happy with that result. It giving Chris another. We're up there towards the top. Catches it with second dart. And we've had nothing but breaks a throw. 3 straight breaks a throw. Who's going to be able to hold their throw, hold their nerve? The other action going on still in the background. Benny Amadei is up 2-1 on Frank Gorham. Lou Vessel 2-1 over Mike Campagna. And Timmy O'Brien is up 4-2 on Brian Calp. Good 97 to start again from Al. Every time I see someone starting off a 501 game with 97, which leaves 404, all I can think of is, silly computer terminology of 404, code not found or something. And yes, that's how my mind works sometimes. But if you're out there, don't forget to share our feed, tell your friends, tell your family. If you're joining us up in the chats, jump up into the chats. Let us know. Oh, I know he's hiding out there. He didn't want to get up into the chats, but I see that none other than the Slim Reaper is watching through our chat or through the Twitch. Might be traveling, yeah. But Michael Peter Jr. out there, you know, sneaking into the background, trying to watch incognito mode. Creeping, he said. We'd get him into the chats eventually. Breaking up that bit of a couple of trouble visits here. Hi, Al. Chris will be down. He is down to an out first at 152. But what kind of pressure is he going to be under? Looks like he might be under a bit of pressure there. Which route he's wanting to go. And that it still leaves him an out. Able to connect, and that will give Chris opportunity to extend his lead here. Catches and does just that. Well, Mr. Slim Reaper, we know you didn't make it a part of this league. Working your way to try and get into the 2020. Like myself, I'm trying to work my way in. Get a chance. Al's little double partner jumping on there talking about him being sensitive. Hey, Pav, at least he made it into the league. Where are you at? He couldn't carry you into this league. For everybody watch on Saturday when it 30 Jersey Darts Open. Unfortunately, because of a issue with the venue, that been canceled. Will not be streamed. So for everybody that was maybe going to be playing in the 30 Jersey Dart Open, but canceled, come out qualifier for the Larry Wiz. Treble, two treble visit. Got possibly Chris's number one fan and supporter sitting right here to my right hand side. His lovely wife. She's just sitting here. She's trying to be quiet while cheering for him. I'm gonna have her move closer to me just to make Chris jealous. Yeah, but it's all right. He already told me that likes me more than she likes. It's true of everybody. Out on the 180, a little bit left with that third dart. Quick update on but I'll wait. I'll give you updates on the other game here. See how Chris handles this 65. See, I actually like that variation right there. I like that variation right there with the 65. He went for the triple 11, which 33 would have left him 32. But even if he missed, it would have been right there, for a single on or a single 14. Then would have left top. So don't mind that style. Oh, happy as he dropped that second dart down, but he will be back up as Lou is still back on 200 at five. Definitely going to be under pressure now with a 95 scored, 105 for Lou or Al. Said Lou because I was looking down the hall and I saw Lou vessels. It's easy to get distracted by that hair. Seems like he's little bit too much. Chris is just missing the big numbers, which will give an owl opportunities. Got to find a triple now. Got to find a triple now. If I was in his position. He hits the 19. Probably gone trip 19. He did go at it. 38 scored, leaving him on tops. Chris finally able to hit a double one. Outside. So after multiple missed opportunities, yeah, opportunity tops. Use that as a guide and catches it, making Chris pay for essentially 4 rounds of messing up a double. We are now level at 3-3. In night number 3. It is. We're going to be falling by the wayside. Over the last two are in position currently right now, based on stats at this night started. Alpha Mako are in the bottom two positions with 1 point each. Jim Newman is at 3 points. Frank Gorham is at 4. Benny Amadei 5. Brian Calvin's got 6 points. Jeff Moore at 8 points. Mike Campagna and Chris Friel locked up at 10 points, and leading the way with 12 points is Timmy O. And update on the other matches. Benny Amadei and Frank Gorham are locked at 3 legs each. Jeff Marinucci is up 2 legs none on Jim Newman. Lou Vessels is taking a 4-3 lead on Mike Campagna. And Timmy O'Brien is up 6-4. Brian Calpin. All of these are all best of 12. 1 point if it's a tie, 2 points if you win. So got a potential, for you win all 3 matches tonight. That's 6 points, and that could definitely boost you up a bit, folks. So that's why every leg, every dart is extremely important. Tough score of a 7. Might have to make sure we copy that and post it up for Chris to see later on. Little highlight for Chris. Hey, look, here's shooting a 7. Regroup, rethinking. 58 does leave him on a 160 out. Avenue single in there, 60 scored, but a 160 be a bit of a reach, but we know he can do it. Not after a score of a 13. Or just want at least position himself up. Got a chance right here. A double six over there to try and get this. Catches it to take the first lead here, 4-3. And I can tell you, looks, double check our stuff here. I think we got one match that has been finalized. Yep. Timmy O'Brien's defeated Brian Calpin 7 legs to 4. And during that match, he averaged a 91. So, man, great shooting, and he's putting the rest of the league on notice. He's here to win this thing. Meanwhile, Benny Amade is up 4 legs to 3 on Frank Gorham. Jeff Marinucci's up 3-0 on Jim Newman, and a bit of a surprise of the night so far. Lou Vessel's up on Mike Campagna, 5 legs to 3 currently. Lou's looking for all those. Chris just creeped himself. He had a couple of full legs. He's just not finding the right rhythm, right set with his darts. Lost the weight of him just a little bit. Regrouped himself just a touch. Just a little bit off on his release point. Mike keeps dropping in and out. We've got our filter set up on here to where whenever I'm not talking that it shuts off or goes blank, so we don't get in trouble for any of the background music. So hopefully you're hearing everything just a little bit better right now. Yeah, whenever I'm not saying anything, Mike is going silent just so we don't get in copyright infringements or any other junk with any of the groups. First art looked very inviting, but the second one just drifted over into the one. Get a double 16. Outside had opportunity to extend his lead. Chris with an outside shot with this 102. Now he's going to have to go with the trip 17 now. Leave him on 32. Al catches it with the first dart. Take a 5-3 advantage. He is fighting hard, trying to get those 2 points to keep his league potential going. folks. We're just looking around, looking at our potential matches and stuff like that of what we might come up with for our second and our third matches based off of all these wonderful potentials that we've got here as far as who playing who, scores, and everything else across the line. And Chris finally with a couple of two treble leg in that last set there, getting him down to needing at least a ton to get down to an out. So that's going to give half a dozen darts to take out this. He's going to need at minimum at least one more, but he will be stepping back up to the line. The much pressure, if any, that he may be under from 160 out. That's a tough bust right there. Two. Now with a leg advantage. Turn around from 171 right there from the Owl Flamenco 171. Great start to the leg. Best of 12. So I was able to break here. Point in the book. Updates on other games out there. Benny Amadea is up 6-4 on Frank Gorham. Jeff Marinucci is up 4-1 on Jim Newman. At 5 legs each. The 171 from Chris firing back with some numbers. Drops it a little bit, getting that transfer hand. That is right there. Six. Al handles it. 6. Stay there. Did. Some people that might have gone for like the double 18 that since it's Chris right at the bull. Will catches it there for 7-3 victory, folks. Wow. Great job by Al gaining those two extremely vital points right there. We do a live look in around the other matches. Mike Campagna is up 6-5 on Lou Vessels. Jeff Marinucci 5-1 over Jim Newman right now. And Benny Amadei is up 6-4 on Frank Gorham. Okay, all of those are pretty vital in the standings, seeing as how at the as a up to let me see if I can give you some up to the second point standings. Timmy O'Brien's up in first place with 14 points. Chris Frill is at 10 points. Mike Campagna's at 10 points. And we know Chris is not getting any more. Camp is getting at least one. Got his 6th point. Benny Amadei, currently at 5. Up. That's against Frank Gorham. 4. Jim Newman, 3. Lou Vessels is at 1, but Al Flamenco, who was at 1, is now 2. 3 points. Right now, for Lou Vessels, it's not looking that good as Mike Campagna on 32 left. Yep, and that's it for that match. I see Camp has won that 7-5, which keeps Lou down at the bottom of the barrel with only 1 point, which means pretty much he needs to win out, folks. He needs to win out. All right, so what we're going to do, take a little pause, take a little look around, see who we're going to have coming up for our next matches and everything. I'm going to get off the mic for a second. As soon as we figure out who our next match is, then we'll bring them to you live. Don't you go anywhere, folks. All right, hey folks, we are back. I am back up on the mic here. We're getting our two players are getting ready to start coming up over here, start warming up for our next matchup. Russ Jasinski, how are you doing, brother? See you there in the chat. What's up? What's up? We're here at night number 3 of the Philadelphia Premier League. East Coast Darts coming live from the Columbia Social Club here in wonderful city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. You know, it's a hot day outside. It was hot all day. And you know what? It's hot darts here on the inside, too, folks. We're here on night number 3. This is Judgment Night. Judgment Night. At the end of this night, unfortunately, the dreams of a Premier League champion for Philadelphia is going to be dashed for at least 2 of these individuals down here at the end. All right. Give you a quick update as we are starting the second. Some of the players starting to get underway. Second round here. Current standings as they are right now. Current standings. In first place with 14 points, Mr. Timmy O'Brien. Second place at 12 points, Mike Campagna. Tied for third place with 10 points each, Chris Friel and Jeff Marinucci. Got down there in a fifth place tie with Brian Calpin and Benny Amadei at 6 points each. Frank Gorham is on 5 points. Jim Newman and Al Flamenco both with 3 points. And in last place, unfortunately, right now, Mr. Lou Vessels with only. And and our next match here is going to be none other than Lou Vessels, current CDC Tour card holder, going up against none other than a 5-time Mr. Philadelphia, Jim Newman. Points are vital. Wrestle Pete, you're in last place. That's what place you're in. There you go. So players are going to start getting warmed up here in just a touch. They were taking a little break after their first matches. Then they'll be cranking it up here in just a few moments. For everybody that's joining us, thank you all for joining. Don't forget to give us a like, give us a share, give us a follow, all that other good stuff. We're up on Twitch. We're broadcasting out there on YouTube. Unfortunately, because of the hacking problems with our Facebook page, that is still not 100% resolved. But hoping to get that done up here pretty soon. So don't forget, if you want, throw some little comments into the comment section there. And trust me, folks, I will respond to them. But as we're getting away here on night number 2, our second round matches, I know down at the other end already got Al Flamenco, who we just watched on the stream, in a fabulous come from behind victory over Chris Friel. He is taking on Benny Amadei and is currently up 1 leg none. Then down a little bit further, already underway action, Mike Campagna, who had a little drastic comeback of his own against Lou Vessels. He and Chris Friel are battling it out. They're in the third leg. It's 1-1. I think even further down, got warming up down there, Timmy O'Brien going up against Frank Gorham. And then that would leave our last match of none other than Jeff Marinucci going up against Brian Calpin. Both guys right now, they're corking it up to see who's going to take this. And it looks like Jim has taken the cork. And folks, we are underway. This is an extremely important for both of these guys, trying to get points to keep their Premier League hopes alive. Currently with Lou only with bottom of the table, and Jim Newman's just a little bit above him with 3 points. But for both these guys, at least four more points are available for tonight. By no means are they out of it. Ooh, just to kiss off that barrel with that third dart. You know, thought we were gonna have a nice little 180 there for Lou. Jim Newman here, multiple time um, Mr. Philadelphia winner, 5 time I believe. Lou Vessel, current CDC card holder. Kind of level of play that we got here in the 2022 Premier League. Sending out a little funny message to somebody. In case she is not watching yet, maybe she can jump on there. Miss Erin Quinn, who Jim Newman is her favorite, Mr. Philly. He stay right there. I just shipped up there to the 20s. Jim now with stay right at it or potential. I think he might have with that second dart looked for that potential double double. Now Lou with 48 left. Creeping himself just a touch. Like to open up the opportunity for him to hold his throw. Catches it there to take the first leg. It was a nice little hold of throw. First leg, best of 12. Best of 12. Potential tie opportunity. 1 point for a tie, 2 points for the win. And right now, with the point totals, both these guys are really wanting to get these points because they love to make it through. They don't want to be at the bottom of the barrel because tonight, like I said, for the Premier League, tonight is Judgment Night. The end of this night, unfortunately, Premier League championship hopes will be dashed for two individuals that finish in the bottom. Again, for everybody out there joining us, thank you all for joining us, whether it's on Twitch or on YouTube. Still working on our Facebook issues. Unfortunately, it looks like we might just have to scrap our old Facebook page and create up a new one. Since Facebook's not one to help us out anything. So if anybody out there works for Facebook and can help us out and get in control of that, please reach out to us. If not, well, everybody tell Facebook what a great job that their customer service is. Other than that, yeah. And yes, that was sarcasm. In the chats earlier, Pete was asking what place he's in. Well, hopefully you're in a safe, comfortable place. Yeah, on the couch watching, because I know you're not here. Could be here watching this stuff live. Still got to set up that match Myself and Mr. Matt Forkin going up against the Los Luchadardos of him and Steve Batten. Tommy the Treat. How you doing? Welcome to the party. Blue here, eyeballing the 63. May look at the 18s next. Down to double 16. Hell yeah. But he will be back up. Be back up as Newman's still back on 180 with the first holds the throw. That's game where the first games oh my producer here, Mr. Matt Guy, tell you all about his So I had a little outside questions happening from a peanut gallery around here. Had to kill the mic for just a quick moment. So let's see. I had who was that on there? Tommy the Treat joining us on YouTube. You know, the chats there. So Tommy the Treat, who are you and where do you throw darts out of? If you're still joining us here. We don't get a whole lot of, most of the people following us up through Twitch, but we appreciate the jump in, the follow, the Twitch, the give us a like. If you can give us a little follow, subscribe onto it, we appreciate all that. I am one of those ones that I'm definitely one of those ones that interact with all the people into the chat. I know I got a message from Aaron Quinn talking about how I'm going in and out. We've got filters set up onto the microphones here so that if I'm actually not talking, the microphone pretty much goes dead, so that we don't get any kind of copyright troubles with the background music out there. But through this here, a couple of good solid rounds from Newman as he's looking to eyeball his double 20 and does so. Boom, first dart. Just like that, nice little 16 dart leg for Newman. Jump back up to a, gaining lead here. Another hole to throw, 2-1 up on this best of 12 for the 2022 Premier League. Coming to you live from the Columbia Social Club. Thomas Dunphy. All right, last shot out of you're watching there at a Flieger, watching from Polonia out there. You know, Thomas Dunphy. You know, last shot out of Ranchuts. Still, I'm still fairly new to this and everything, so I'm not even sure where that is. I know my areas around here. Fortunately, you don't get out to a whole lot of the different places. Oh, glad you're able to join us. In the background, Matt's clicking around, making a couple little tweaks and changes and stuff along those lines. So, sure we get everything. Frankfurt and Hellerman. Okay, got you there. Got you there. I do know that location. Been around there, through there. But me just being a good old Southern boy, I'm still fairly new to the darts circuit here in the Philadelphia area. Got roped into being nice and helping out with all the commentary, which I love because I love bringing you the darts, talking about it. Oh yeah, I know. Matt's over here. He's like, "Rope, you volunteered." Well, somebody had to make you sound good. Make it sound good. So, huh. Unfortunately, like I said, be able to stream again at the Dirty Jersey Dartation there. Happy with them too. Trip 5. Try and work with David Garfinkel again because great guy. Yeah, you don't know him and Dirty Jersey. Check them all out. Outstanding organization. He does so much for darts, not just the jerseys and other gear, but also sponsoring players. A lot of the young players, getting them out and about, involved. Great job by him. Yep. Get in. These guys are all even their 2022 shirts from Dirty Jersey Darts. So Flieger watching over there at Polonia. Everybody else doing up over there at Polonia. Got it up on the big screen, hopefully, watching. We appreciate that. Number of people might be bouncing around. We got it up on the big screen over in the main bar here at the Columbia Social Club, our host venue. Big shout out to them for hosting us. Also for all the other sponsors that you see up there in the top right hand corner of the feed that ranked way, all the varying leagues. Else up and down the line. Newman had an opportunity for that too, which previous match we did see Chris Frill take out a 142. 80 looking at double. Blue trying to level this up at 2 each. Catches it there with that third dart. Yes, it is in, folks. I'll tell you that from my viewpoint and from his reaction. And yeah, that's right, Quinny. By the Team USA supporter shirts, I believe a percentage of that goes to help send the people out for CDC events and. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Quinn, but I believe part of it also goes to sending out for the youths to for their trips over representing the U.S. as well too. But here in our match, 2-2, Wow, two seems to be common. There's a 2-2, and Newman, with an unfortunate bounce out, only scored two on his opening throw. Other matches cranking up down the line. See Timmy O'Brien and Frank Gorham. Okay. Timmy is up 3 legs to 2. And Gorham needs to get a few more points because he's kind of trekking down towards the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, he's not completely out, but he needs to get another point or two at least. Also see Benny Amadei is up 3-2 on Alfredo. Al also could stand to use get a and Chris Frill. Dirty jersey. For the battling it out. You're gonna see their name. Both guys down around low 200s, trying to work their darts down to trying to get down to an out. Able to with that. That definitely helps Lou. At least helps him. 64 scored. 5-3. It's tough out, but it's at least down to an out. Nerves might be getting just a little bit to both guys, as they both know that they need the points. They definitely need the. After 70 left. $32. Oh, I think he was moving away from that Aki before that dart even completely left his hand. He knew that it didn't come out too good for him. Hayward first start trying to clean it up here. Oh, just wrong church. Right church and the wrong pew. Did a double, but not the one he wanted. Gives Lou that reprieve. Ball in double 16. Not able to kiss off of that second one. Straight at that double 15. That last start from Lou, I think it kicked over and hit a single 8. They'll be looking up there at the double 4. Justin. Got away from me. Puts him at a 3-2 lead. So far, again, everything has been a hole to throw up and down the line. Yeah, that's a good answer by Lou right there. Jump out to too much of an advantage. Maybe after these first couple of legs, the guys are starting to find their range just a little bit more. Again, this is East Coast. He doesn't really want to, you know. Matt Forkin, so everybody give a little bit of love out to Matt. He's trying to quit his smoking habit here, and that Chantix is really jacking with him. You know, he keeps telling me about crazy dreams and everything else that he's having. So, um, and amongst other things, other than the dreams. So, good luck to him. Wish him the best. You know, but every time he breaks out that little vape that is in his hand, I feel like smacking it out of his hand to help him quit. I, he's over here. He's like, I have to do that. I know. Newman got an opportunity here for the big fish. You know, got that opportunity. Let's see how that first start goes. I'll follow it up with a second. Just over towards the 18s. It's single 18, 98 scored. That first start right there going awkward for opportunity, but he does put his under a lot of pressure after a great third dart. Looking for tops. And again, last time he went for tops, he hit a 5. This time drifted over to the double 1. Lou's going to be high in the same target, but drop. And catches it right there. And we're tied back again. You know, none but 6 straight games of holds of throw. It goes like that, you know, might end up in that 6-6 tie. Again, both these guys battling it out, trying to point totals going. Avoid regulation out of the league. At the end of the night, the bottom two, they be dropped out. Their Premier League hopes will be dashed. Other matches going on down the line. Jeff Marinucci and Brian Calpin are underway. They're in their second leg. Jeff Marinucci's up 1-0. Frank Gorham has actually got a 4-3 lead on Timmy O'Brien. All right. Benny Abade is up 4-3 on Alfa Manco. And Mike Campagna and Chris Friel are locked up at 5 legs each. Multiple ties up and down the line. A little bit earlier when Timmy played his match, he for his match against Frank Gorham, he actually he played Brian Calpin previously, managed a 91 average for that match. And that's twice this season that he has averaged over a 90 for the match. Previously was week 1 against Chris Friel whenever he threw a 98 average. So the way Timmy has just been going along, winning everything lately. Pretty much my thoughts are is to win the Premier League, you're going to have to go through Timmy. Or yes, currently right now, and second place in the standings happens to be Mike Campagna, and those two guys, if one don't win, the other one does. Newman with that 121 didn't have to go for the bull route. He just setting it all up, leaving himself on tops. As Lou's still back in the 300s. For failing to find a triple on any of his first 5 rounds. So again, for everybody out there, we thank you all for joining us here. Coming to you live, Columbia Social Club, the 2022 Premier League, night number 3. It's Judgment Night. With Lou still back on 240, I think he's contemplating what he's wanting to do. He wants to go right at it, or if he's potentially just trying to. He decides to go ahead and bust it. As either bust or a potential setup. Lou again, still unable to find that triple. Finally catches it for the first. Another hole to throw. Throw, folks. 4-3. Best 0-12. After going that entire last game, hitting a triple, big triples, Lou's first start's able to find it. One match down the line has already been completed. Still defeating Mike Campagna 7 legs to 5. So that will that one will put them at a tie for second place. Both of them sitting on 12 points. Also see Timmy O'Brien and Frank Gorham are locked up at 4 legs each. Benny's been able to expand his lead just a bit. He's up 5 legs to 3 now on Alfa Manco. And Jeff Marinucci just keep playing Jeff Marinucci darts of plugging away, and he's up 2-0. Brian Calpin. Rundown of other matches that were happening out there. Great cover dart there by catching the chain. Flew down to an out first with 144. He is under a little pressure. 64. Previously, anyone didn't go the bull route. Able to catch a trip with one of the. All goes right for Lou. He'd have 2 darts and an out. That's fine for favorite double. First one was outside and was not able to use it. Catches it with the, and you know what? That's our eighth leg, and it's the first break a throw. Though, uh, they're allowing us here to stream this. I enjoy it, really do. The best shooters in Philadelphia playing. For those again that are watching, you know, maybe you haven't seen it before or anything else along those lines, or what is this, and they get to this point. Philadelphia runs 5 major tournaments for the different members. You know, they're Philly majors. Okay? That plays crickets, single eliminations, double eliminations. Some of them you have to qualify for. Some of them are open to anybody. All of these get points based here. And these filters are killing. But with these majors that are the way that they get the points, it's just they end up calculating all the top points you have to compete. I believe in at least 3 of the majors, or 2 of the majors, excuse me, 2 of the majors. You get points based on it, and they take the top 10 point getters for the for all of those majors, and those 10 are selected to get into the Premier League here. You know, if I get an opportunity, maybe I can find the stats for the 2023 Premier League. Try and give you an idea of who's. We still got 2 more majors left in the 2023 season. But try and get a. Here you go, Matt. That's why I like this guy. Matt's right up here at the beginning, and yeah, we've got 3 majors complete. Current point standings. Okay, these are all the people that would be in the top 10 if we started right now for the 2023 Premier League. Timmy O'Brien at 20 points, Mike Campagna at 12 points, Rory Goodfellow at 5 points, Brian Sweeney at 3.5 points, John Mead and Lou Vessels both at 3 points. I'm actually in 8th place with 2.5 points myself. Chris Frill at 2 points, and Benny Amadei at 2 points. That looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and Paul Rudder at 1.5 points. I believe that's the top 10 right there. Currently, as Newman's able to take out that 56 and lead up. With that being said, with him getting that 6th leg right there, that guarantees him at least minimum as a 1 point. Lou needs to rattle off these next 3 if he wants to try and salvage a point. But with Timmy, Mike, Rory, Sweeney, Mead, Lou, me, Chris, Benny, and Rudder are your current as of right now. Oh, catch it. That's a 180 there from Mr. Jim Newman. He's wanting to put this one to bed right now. But there are still 2 majors available out there for people to still get points. So that's why I got some work to do if I want to try and make it in. Great little 180 though to start this leg, you know, against the throw for Newman. Oh, is he going to follow it up? He adjusted down after his first two were stacked on top of each other, and 139. Still a great answer right there. Still a great answer. And this is putting all kinds of pressure um, on Lou. Because, like I said, he pretty much needs to win out if he wants to salvage any kind of a point. One of the other matches that's already complete down there also, Benny Amadei has defeated Al Flamenco 7-3, and Timmy O'Brien has defeated Frank Gorham at a score of 7-4. So, as soon as everything gets all proper and updated and everything, we'll give you a, it'll actually probably be after this match is over. That 125 right there is definitely needed. Leaves him on 150. Put some pressure on this 97. Oh, eyeballing tops for the match now. Oh, just outside. So this 150 has to go. This 150 has to go. That first dart dropping a little bit low. He's not going to be able to. 60 scored. Leaving him on 90 as Newman's looking for that double 10 for the match. Oh, not able to walk it in. Another little gasp of life there for Lou. He's probably going to stay right there on the 20s. Catching his breath as we are looking right there. That's what his focus is. Oh, and just outside the single. Oh, man. Just a bit out. You can see the frustration on Newman's face right now. Double 8 to save his skin. Oh. It looked like that second dart, he kind of lunged and threw more with the shoulder. Catches it. First dart for the match for the 2 points right there for Jim Newman. Okay. So first dart on that, I'm getting feedback from him. He's like, that was the 7th dart, not the first. You throw the darts. We talk about it was the first dart in that leg. It was the 19th dart of the leg. So, but it's a good win by Newman. Which that right there for Newman, that will put him up to 5 points. Which, with Lou unfortunately still back only on 1 with 1 to play. It looks like Lou is going to be definitely relegated down. Lou will be relegated out. So unfortunately, his judgment has been decided. Last little bit, the only other thing, got Al Flamenco on 3 points, and Jim Newman and Frank Gorham both sitting on 5 points. So pretty much would need Al to win. So, yeah, it was a good match. We got one more coming up. I'm not sure exactly yet who we're going to have popping up here. But what we're going to do is take a little pause for the cause while we figure out who we're going to throw up here next onto the stream. Hey, look at that, folks. We got a new little thing we're trying out here. Hi, everybody. You know, see myself, Matt Forkin, here. We're just adding a little something extra into it. Maybe one of these times we'll steal Kevin's green screen and pop it back behind and all, and then we could put it like we're on the beach or something. But I have not at all abandoned y'all. Just firing away here. Nice 140. As we are in our final rounds here for the um, Premier League for 2022. This is the final matches and stuff coming up. Here we got Frank Gorham and Lou Vessels, to where pretty much as the current standings are going. Okay, I'll pull up current standings and everything onto here. As it's being said right now, Lou has already been essentially eliminated. He's just finishing it out here with only 1 point. The other person in jeopardy right now, Al Flamenco, who is in 9th place with 3 points, and let you know he is currently in his final match. He is currently losing to Timmy O'Brien 4-0. All these matches and everything you can follow along on Dart Connect. Just battling away. Nice little shot right there by Lou. Even though he knows that, that's all right though. He likes 52. He's gonna go for the 20, and then the double 16, right up over there. So he knows that his current Premier League is over, but he is not going to go down without a fight. Okay, because believe it or not, even with that being said, Frank Gorham, who is sitting on 5 points, this could still get very interesting for him if Lou is able to upset him. It's all about placement and stuff for going into the next round. But and you never know. Al could potentially come back, but Timmy O'Brien is, well, yeah, exactly. He is Timmy O'Brien. As Lou is able to take that to jump out to 3-2 leg lead. And just looking at the scores over here, Timmy O'Brien, he's currently up, like I said, 5-0 on Al Flamenco, firing in about a 75 average compared to Al's 58. So I don't think Al's clicking just right on his darts. But other matches going on also. Let's see, were we able to get a final on that one? No, that actually, we still actually have a second round match that's still going on between Jeff Marinucci and Brian Calpin, and they are locked at, well, it's 6-4 right now for Marinucci. Other matches going on. Christopher Hill and Benny Amadei are underway. They're in the second leg. Chris taking the first leg in that first one. So then we still have Mike Camp still got one more game to play. I believe he's going to be playing Brian Calpin, and then Jim Newman will be playing up against Jeff Marinucci. Huh? Oh, that's right. Okay, all right. Got those switched up. Camp will be playing Nooch, and Calpin will be playing Newman. So that's what we got here. As both these guys are still battling it away, working down towards getting their final legs here, final matches here for the 2023 or 2022 Premier League, coming to you live. Wonderful Columbia Social Club. All right. All the sponsors we've got located up there in the top right-hand corner, all the different leagues and everybody that's organized, helping us everything out. Advanced Singles League, M&O Dart Promotions, Quaker City, English Dart League, Old English Dart League, Philadelphia Singles League, Women of Philadelphia Dart League, all the ones that have helped us out up and down the line. We appreciate each and every one of these leagues. These guys battling it out through the majors, getting their points towards this from different placements, winnings, seconds, thirds, and the different Philadelphia majors, battling out, got the points to get them up into here. what we're going to try and do is one of the reasons why I set this little camera up here focusing on us is um, if by chance the Timmy O'Brien and Al Formico match ends, I'd like to get Al over here, do a little interview with him, even if this match is going on, to get his thoughts on his first Premier League and how he felt things went, how he felt his darts went, everything else. I'm gonna try and get his insight, and then we get a chance also might even talk with Lou Vessels as well too before the night is over. So that's one of the reasons got our little boot camera set up here. No, that was not him looking at a bull for the out. It was just using that bull to set it up. Is Frank wanting to try and level it up? We got 73. May go at the 13s. All right, 45 scored, leaves 28. Double 14. Maybe he's going for a Mensa Sojovic. If he hits it and screams out Mensa, that'll be a good thing. Oh, Mensa! But I'll let him know next time he hits a double 14. He's got to scream it out. So. I'm getting some funny laughs here from Matt. He didn't want to show his, as he said, my fat face on.
I imagine Frank's.
Oh, you just imagine Frank's saying, Mensa. All right, looks like we got a final over there on that Jeff Marinucci defeating Brian Calpin 7-4. So they'll be moving on to their third match. And with Al did get his first leg under the belt against Timmy. It's a great little setup. For those of y'all out and around, if you're traveling around and stuff, and you happen to come over to the Philadelphia area and you want to find out about darts and the dart community, I mean, you can just see right there in the background. There's 5 extra boards there in the background, and that's not even all of them on that side. We got 16 boards here in this main hall for the Columbia Social Club, and 5 more boards in the over in the bar area as well. And then there's another 5 upstairs as well too. So that's why Philadelphia, it's like, almost Philadelphia is almost like a dart mecca for the city. The players, the people coming around here. I mean, where else? I mean, we've had here in this hall alone. Whenever the CDC came to town, I remember we had one of the CDC qualifiers. We housed smoothly running 93 qualifiers that were battling it out, and that's not even counting the ones that after that were already. I think it was 16 or 32 of the tour pros. Yeah, or 16 automatic seaters, and then out of that 92, they battled down to 16.
They only ran off 8 boards for those. We didn't have to use the whole hall.
Yeah, and that's not even counting, on the stage back here behind us, where they set up their stage board for the finals and such. But we've also had, we had a Mr. Philly qualifier here that we ran. I believe it was 28 women during the Miss Philadelphia qualifier, and another 90 plus for the men out there as well too. For the Mr. Philadelphia, all happening at the same time in here. So we're running 100 plus people through the qualifiers, all without a hitch. Everything went great. That was St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Hanging with Mr. Philly, first ever, maybe last ever.
Yeah, it was. We didn't really broadcast. We were broadcasting-ish during the time frame. We didn't broadcast any of the matches, but our former Mr. Philly, 5-time Mr. Philly, Jim Newman, was doing Mr. Newman's Neighborhood. Number of interviews and videos and stuff that was set up and everything. just a little bit. And Dart just got a little bit away from him.
He just keeps himself up there and he keeps.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Frank's wanting to try and punish him with this 64. Looking now for that 16. And tops. And just dropped it a little bit low. Just dropped it. So. But for everyone out there watching and everything along, cheers. I'll drink my tea or water. Yeah, ginger ale. That's what That's what we'll call it. Yeah. Lou still unable to take that out. Gives Frank another opportunity. See if he can walk that in. Oh, wrong double. We've seen that a number of times tonight. Guys just either pushing it left or right or dropping a little bit high or low, going into the wrong doubles.
A lot of shoulder action on the out shots.
Yeah, it was. Lou decided instead of going straight at the double three to kind of split it up. And he's trying to, and that is just inside right there. He was decided to split that 6 instead of going straight at. And Frank's able to catch it there as a break a throw going up 4-3. Excuse me. All right. I'll let you know in the other match down the line. Timmy O'Brien has hit that 6th leg already, so at the most, as if Al was able to run off the next 5 games and tie it up. Other than that, it looks like Al is going to. Looks like Al might end up, potentially coming up a little bit short as he just missed a bullseye attempt for his 90 out that he had down there. But Timmy's going to be stepping up, actually, as I'm keeping up on the stats and looking at it from down the line. He, instead of going the bullseye route for 90, he went and had a trip 18 and then missed the double 18 with the last ones. But, like I said, unless, right now the way it's going is Al, with Timmy getting that 6th leg on there, Al is now going to be out and will be relegated down. So, like I said, as soon as that match is done over there, what we're going to do, and it is a wrap over there. So Matt's walking over to go get the microphone and talk to Al and see if we can get him come over here and do a little quick interview during this match. We'll just make sure that we're not too loud so that we're not disturbing the players. Unfortunately, they're only about 10 feet away from me. So, but yeah, with that being said, Timmy O'Brien defeated Al Flamenco. I believe it was a score of 7-1. So that solidifies Timmy into first place, for this portion of the Premier League. That's 110 right there. He missed the trip 15. He was looking for the double. That hit the trip 10. Frank just firing away right now with all these tons and looking for cleaning up in double 8. But he'll be able to step back up to the line again because, Lou's still back on 220. For everybody that's watching, following along and everything like that, we definitely appreciate. Glad that y'all are able to join us. East Coast Darts coming to you live from the Columbia Social Club. As Frank was able to go ahead and catch a double 4 right there. Now he extends his lead. It's 5 legs to 3. So I'm just going to get a quick chat here from, so You said no Al, but we do have T.
T.O. had a
All
tape
right.
on. He's coming.
All right, so Al Flamenco has declined to interview here with us, and that's all right. That's his prerogative. He's a little little bit upset, but can definitely understand that. So, but got someone else joining us here. You see him coming into the picture here. Got none other than Mr. Timmy O'Brien. Welcome, Mr. Timmy O'Brien. Yeah, that's you, getting you up into here. Got your mic set up right up over here for you. Everything should be all turned on already. So, yeah,
It's
you're
on
on.
already?
It's on.
Am I on the payroll yet, or
No, you're not on a payroll. You know, I'm going to start taking a cut of all your winnings and everything, as much as I'm having to come and interview you and everything up and down the line. So,
well, you owe me a refund for Saturday?
well, yeah. Not yet. I didn't take anything yet. But, well, first of all, congratulations on one, not only making the Premier League, but through this first 3 nights and everything, finishing up undefeated up in the first place.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously, you're looking at going against 9 of the best players in Philly, and to come out undefeated is awesome. I love it.
Along with that, and I mentioned it earlier in the stream, where you had a few nights, a few of the matches where you're pegging over a 90-plus average on there.
I'm going really well when I need to. It's awesome. I feel great. Well, messed my calf up today, so hopefully it's not too serious.
Okay. So which calf was it?
My
So,
right, so I'm
okay.
leaning on it.
Okay,
it's
so
pretty
so
rough.
next time we play, I can kick you in it just to give myself a little bit more of a chance.
I think that's frowned upon, but give it a shot.
Hey,
You'll probably miss.
Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding, you know, we know the old drill, right? But you know, for those of y'all that don't know a whole lot about Timmy here, well, Timmy retired and then decided to unretire and come back and win everything. Okay.
I'm still hearing it.
Yeah, but he I didn't get a chance to interview him after this past weekend on Saturday whenever we as Lou's eyeballing that double bull. Not happy with that result there, but that was a good. It's been a good battle back and forth between these two here on this. But Timmy won our Dart Player Philadelphia event number 3. You know, so that's 2 in a row for you. You know.
Yeah, that was a good day. It ran great. Played some really good matches. I was in the 90s a few times. Well, close to 90 once,
Close to
like
90, yeah.
89, 4-2 or something like that, and then at 90.
Oh, I know I was able to feel the wrath of your darts in my first round match, as Lou's able to take out the 49, little non-normal method, but able to do that, you know, clawing a leg back, getting within 5-4, and I see Jen's on there talking about sweep the leg, Johnny.
Leave the leg alone.
Yeah. Get the real TOB to give you a little leg massage when you get home. Yeah, so get the grandbaby to walk around on it.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad, but killing me right now.
Well, but so having made it out of the past judgment night here and on
Yeah.
into the next round, you know, if I remember right, don't they say they pretty much wipe everyone's clean and you
No.
play? No, not yet.
No,
No.
never gets wiped clean.
Oh, okay.
Points carry over, so that's why every match is very important,
Oh, okay.
because you got to get in that top 4. And I think I'm the only one that's been in every Premier League,
Yeah.
and
gotta-
I'm definitely the only one. I've been in every Premier League. I made the top 4 in every Premier League.
Man, it's got to be boring to be that damn good. Uh-oh.
My time's running out though.
I don't think Tammy's going to give you that leg massage, you know, when you get home.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna be sleeping.
Yeah. Well, my recommendation is kind of a little alternate between ice and heat. You know, that can help it out. You know, so,
So how was today's matches?
well, if we look, we saw a number of good matches up and down the line over there. Some good battles back and forth. Only one tie, and that was Benny and Frank Gorham, tied at 6-6. Everyone else been pretty much solid. Some surprises, a little bit of comebacks here and there. I think some people might have been surprised on our first streaming match. You know, we had Al Flamenco and Chris Friel,
Yeah.
and Al coming from behind. You know, a
Both
little bit.
Chris and Camp losing tonight really helps me for
Oh, definitely.
staying in first in the second half.
Yeah, if we get a up to the, I mean, obviously everybody has completed 8 matches. Only you and Al Flamenco have completed the 9th match, but currently right now you in first place with 18 points. Chris, Jeff Marinucci, and Mike Camp are all locked in at 12 points. Then you got Benny Amadei at 8 points, Calpin at 6, Newman at 5, and Frank at 5. And then we pretty much already know that Al and Lou are going to be relegated out. Those are the bottom two.
Lou definitely had a chance today, but he hasn't been himself the whole season. But it's a learning curve.
Yeah.
He's still fairly new. He's probably putting so much pressure on himself.
Let's see. 41 scored.
Yeah, 30 years of shooting, he still can't count.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's all right. As Lou is
There you
able
go, Lou.
hits that for level it at 5 legs each, you know, which
You'll get a
Hey.
victory on your way.
it's always good. He wants.
M2 definitely delegated,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. There's no way because Al just finished up and he finished at 3. Frank's already got 5. You know, Frank and Newman up there at 5, and then Lou. With this being his last match, he's not going to be able to move up at all. So, I mean, the best he could do would be
It
potentially
would be nice if
tying
it
with,
worked out a little differently and
yeah.
all these matches mattered a little more. But still,
Well, it's
I mean,
because
if
you
these
just
guys are not, every point counts right now for these guys.
yes, it does up and down the line. So, even for Frank right
Yeah,
now,
Frank
you know,
needs to get these 2 points.
yes, he does. But but no, it's always good. I enjoy being up here watching, being able to bring the stuff live to the people so that we can see some of the best shooters in Philadelphia here on a weekly basis, battling it out against one another, not just you beating up on some lower level. It's the best against the best. You know.
This is what it's all about right now. Coming in here and just playing the best.
The old Will Smith, best against best of the best of the best of the best with honors, sir. But this is the best of the best with majors.
Yeah.
So. But so I'm not sure if I've asked you this before on any of the interviews or anything else, but I mean, you've been in the dart game for a long time, in the Philadelphia dart community. I mean, you and the rest of your family all up and down the line, heavily involved up and down the line. Where do you see Philadelphia darts in the future, in the next year, 5 years, 10 years?
If you would have asked me that 2 years ago, I probably would have said it's not looking good. But over the last 2 years, the amount of young guys that not only come out but are stepping it up and playing really well, it's really exciting. I mean, there's a good amount of them, and they're fearless, which is awesome. But I mean, I think it's a trickle down effect. Like all the majors we're running in Philly, it helps. All the singles leagues, but also the CDC is working. Like you've seen the averages go up there big time. Like 5 years ago, the top shooters were averaging in the low 80s. Now they're in the mid 90s.
Yes.
Which is absolutely awesome because
And
now we're actually competing in England.
And then not only along with that, we got 4 different former CDC shooters that are PDC tour card holders.
Yeah.
You know, with Danny Baggish.
So that's definitely working.
Jules.
And what we're doing is not far off from that, so it's definitely helping.
I mean, even Lou Vessel's current CDC tour card holder as well. But and he's another one of those young ones that you were talking about.
Yep.
You know, I mean, this is a great experience for him. I'm glad that he was able to get into the Premier League because I know he is enjoying, you know, battling it out against y'all.
I love his passion. He's very animated.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's trying to peg this double 12 right now to secure another point.
Ooh, all over it.
Man. Yeah. But I mean, not only Lou, I know I don't know if he's still watching, but is Frank now shifting down to the double 2 and missed it way outside. He knew it too as soon as that dart left his hand. But one individual I had watching earlier, you know, Mike Peter Jr., and that right there gets him another point, which I know he's going to be happy about that.
Reaper.
Slim Reaper's been watching, but here with this,
his whole crew, man.
yeah, him, DeVito, the two of
Watkins is tough.
yeah. I mean, with Mike and DeVito going down there, down to the Cherry Bomb, getting second place in the men's doubles 501, losing to, oh yeah, who they gonna lose to? Danny Lauby, Leonard Gates. You know, a great setup by them. You know,
That's the fearless. They don't care who they play.
Yeah.
They're just fearless.
yeah. But you know, a lot of good young talent. I do like it. So and I've had this conversation with others before. You know, you mentioned about the CDC and how it's developing to bring up everybody, you know, across the board. That, you know, I've always seen how here in the United States that there were too many broad leagues that you wouldn't see. You know, if you were playing ADA and someone else was playing NDO or ADO, you may never see the best players from those others.
If you go back a little ways, everyone played ADO, but I mean that's nothing compared. It did nothing to develop our players. It's best of 3, and you have 19 events every weekend. It's stupid.
But the CDC way that Anthony Eugenia, Peter Cetera, and those guys have been doing, yeah.
I mean, just look at the averages, and you know now, like you said, 4 tour card holders. That's and that's not a long period of time. It's like 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's.
I don't know. You never know. I know we've already had a Canadian, North American John Part 3 times world champ. Do you see anything like that happening?
I don't see why not. Like I said, 5 years, and you can see the tour has gotten so much better.
Right.
I don't see it calming down. I don't see it going backwards. I think people are just going to get better.
Even if someone says that, oh, he only has 20% of the talent that I do.
You leave him alone.
I know he's your boy. But
You're trying to get me in trouble here.
yeah, if you don't know, you don't know, folks. So But but anyway, no, it's
But I've seen a lot of people get upset over that. But you know what?
eh,
Get better.
yeah. I mean, that's some advice somebody gave me a long time ago. They were like, I was playing him and I just couldn't beat the guy. I was like, man, I can't beat you. He's like, you can't beat me? Well, get better. Okay,
Pretty simple, huh?
pretty simple, you know. But Frank went down to 77. Well, all right. Well,
Triple.
one. He's still
Got
got
an
it.
out.
He's still got an out. Just regroup. Don't throw that last start away. Don't waste
Yep.
it. All
Too
right.
many times.
Yep. But Frank needing a 77 to salvage a point, in this best of 12.
He needs this point.
Eyeballing tops. It's a couple of times tonight at double 20 that I've seen him. That third dart, he's dropped it low. Kind of dropping the elbow. He's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go that 16.
I think he sticks it for his first win.
Oh,
Miles away.
just a bit outside. It does give Frank that chance at double 10. Just refocus. There it is, right there with the first dart. That is 6-6 in our final match right there. A point for each one of them. So that still does, unfortunately, keep Lou down at the bottom of the table with 2 points, where Frank moves up to 6 points. Other matches currently going on out there real quick since this one finalized. Chris Frill is up 6-2 on Benny Amadei. Jeff Marinucci and Mike Camp. Jeff Marinucci's up 2-1. And Jim Newman is actually up 3-0 on Brian Calpin.
I think Calvin
Yeah.
checked out.
Well, it's quite possible. Sometimes somebody might do that if they know that they're already locked in and their position may
Yeah,
not
but
change and everything. But like you said, yeah.
Carries over. You gotta. Oof.
I mean, look at that, and Newman for the match is averaging. He's up now 4-0, averaging a 76 to Brian's 59, which I know that 59 is definitely not.
Yeah, he. I haven't been watching this match, but
I'm not sure.
I mean, he got a whole another half left, so I hope he didn't check out.
Oh, we were talking about the little young guns. Another one just piped in. Adam Gingrey.
Yeah. How old's Adam?
I don't know. I think I say young gun. I think he might be like 32 or something along those lines. But
That's still.
and all.
Camp's 32.
Yeah, Camp.
He's still young.
I mean, there's Rory Goodfellow.
Yeah.
A lot of young up and comers. I'm glad Adam finally came up out of the swamps, out of the Delco areas or whatever, and started play with us up around here. But yeah, folks, listen up real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this. Let's see, set this up if I can the right way. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing over here. Let's see if there we go. Going up full screen.
Boy.
Yep, I'm going up full screen on there because, first I want to, again, congratulate Timmy on finishing first place in this portion of it. Winning Dart Player Philadelphia event number 3, and what else? Pretty much everything else except for the autism shoot. Where I was able to get the best of him from that. But I'm not going to disconnect just yet because going to have Lou Vessels come over. I'm going to chit-chat with him just a little bit as well, too. Get his take on what it was like his first season in the Premier League, his thoughts about his CDC tour card, everything else. He was just getting a little freshened up after his match there with Frank Gorham. So, again, Timmy, thanks for joining us here
Thanks
in the
for having
booth
me.
and everything.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. And, yes, and don't forget, shop 9 Dart out, right?
9 Dart out.
Promo code Philly or whatever. But I'm going to get Lou Vessels coming up and over to here. He's I don't know, maybe he's updating his Twitter or or Face Space or Tinder or something. I don't know. Whatever. It better not be Tinder, right?
No, my wife, I'm not like that.
Just kidding, honey. He doesn't have it. Okay, so first season in the Premier League.
Great experience. Definitely a great experience. Could have did better. Hoped I did better. Only got 2 ties. The rest were losses, but definitely had darts to win matches in all the games, even versus Timmy O'Brien, who was just up here. I got some legs off him. That gave me some confidence. So, like I said in my post, this is see, Frank.
Yeah.
This is just something every Philly dart shooter should strive to be in. It's a great summer league to get some practice to Premier League. So
a summer league
say
to
the
get
least.
it's the Premier League, and you're calling it a summer league to
Well,
get
no.
some practice.
Yeah.
No, I definitely know what you mean under there. Now, again, you had multiple points throughout the different Philly majors, earned your position into here. Along with that, you also got your CDC tour card.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
I did.
I know you went to Indianapolis, competed for opportunity, trying to get a slot into the U.S. Masters.
Yeah.
Came up just a little short on that.
Yeah, we can say a little short. Yeah.
That's what we're going to say. We're going to
Yeah.
came up a little bit short. What's next for you in the CDC realm?
CDC's tough. I went out there. You think the Premier League stuff, you think Philly's tough. Like, I think Timmy, I heard him saying earlier, those guys are PDC. They're getting to be PDC level.
Yeah.
But just to be in the same room with them, shoot with them, it gives you a lot of confidence. So even going forward, again, everyone who's listening, they should go out, try to get their tour card. I think Philly's going to help out a lot with trying to get people to travel, money-wise and stuff like that. So you shouldn't be discouraged for any reason at all, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I try and go out and do it. Plus, what they're doing, working with the youths and such, Aaron Quinn and the bit that they do with the youths and everything up and down the line. It's a great job and everything up there. So
I finished bottom of the table in the Premier League, but yet I have a CDC tour card. So I think that says something in itself of how good these shooters are here, and how also easily it is to obtain your CDC tour card too.
Well, I wouldn't say easy
Easy,
to get
not
the tour
easy,
card,
but,
but
It's achievable.
It takes a lot. But again, playing with I mean, these guys around here. I mean, even if we look at it, you currently have your card, and others within the Premier League. Newman had his tour
Newman
card.
had it,
Camp won a tour card.
Oh, yeah.
Benny Amade won a tour card.
Sure, yeah, in the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris Frill.
Yeah, I watched him last year.
So all these different guys winning these different tour cards, everything, and everything. So it's not a fluke. You've earned your spot not only on that CDC tour, but also here with this as well too.
Yeah.
So.
Great experience.
What's next for you? You going to be going to any tournaments coming up soon or anything?
I actually I might try to make the last one up in Canada. I think it would be cool to go across the border.
Okay. Get your passport ready.
Yeah, I have it. I'm fully vaccinated because you can't go up to Canada without your vaccination, all that stuff.
We're not getting political, folks. It's just, yeah.
I needed it regardless for work. So either way, I think that's it. Obviously, I'm going to try to do all the majors in Philly. I really want to try to be in the Premier League every summer.
You already qualified for the Wiz, right? For
I
the
did
Larry
not.
Wiz. Oh, you're not.
Guess what?
This Saturday.
Guess what? I lost to 2 people who were in the Premier League. So
Go figure.
I lost to Kent. in
Hey,
the
that's where-
qualifier.
that's
I
where I
lost
already-
to Nucci in the qualifier.
That's where I already got you because I'm already
Yeah.
qualified. But this Saturday is one of the qualifiers too.
Yeah, it's,
You know.
my work, I have to do some weekends and stuff, so I can't make the next one until September. But
Okay.
hopefully it works out for me. Even that being said, you can be in the Premier League, you can have your CDC Tour card, and still not qualify for Philadelphia Majors, which
Yep.
says something.
Yeah, that's. I mean, when you got a couple of thousand players around here battling for just a few spots and such up and down the line. So, are you other than the CDC shoots up there in Canada? Are you going to be you going to go into any of the other tournaments like WADA or Nashville?
I have to start going to more of them. I did go up to Syracuse. That's where I got my card. Always do the Philly Open. But they're not too far, so I think I can make them.
Well, you know what? Whenever we get off the air, I'm gonna show you a little site, something like that might be able to help you out here and there and all. That that Andrew Vanderkoven with the Flight Brothers and Sisters,
Oh yeah, I see them.
and
Yeah.
I'll show you how their little bit runs, which would be really nice
Yeah.
and everything. But again, we're going to be heading down to WADA. We're going to have a group of people from Philly heading down there because not only we're going to go down there and play, hey, East Coast starts.
East Coast starts.
We're going to be streaming it, so make sure you tune in with us. And I will let you know we're going to get everything squared away with that stupid Facebook hack that ruined our page.
Chinese.
Yeah, actually, it was Vietnamese.
Vietnamese? Something
Yeah.
like that.
That's who it looks like took over the page. Some Vietnamese or something. They're posting something about some. Anyway, but all right. Well, Lou, again, congrats first of all on making your first Premier League.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, it didn't fully work out the best for you.
2 ties. Yep.
2 ties out there, but I know we'll pretty sure we'll see you back here again and all.
sure.
So, thanks again, Lou. And
Thanks, Troy.
anybody want to say hi to or anything out there?
My wife. Thanks for letting me shoot darts and come out.
Honey love. All right. Thanks again, Lou.
Yep.
All right, folks. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here for the night. Okay. We'll be back. I know next week on Tuesday, so that we can come up to a little bit more Premier League action for you. And with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all joining us here. East Coast Darts coming to you live from the Columbia Social Club for the 2022 Premier League. Make sure following us on Twitch, on